We've all been there. Finally relaxing after a long day, when suddenly your dog ambushes you with an onslaught of slobbery kisses. Your face, your hands, any exposed skin becomes fair game in this relentless tongue offensive. While most of us brush it off as simple canine affection, what if those wet kisses aren't about love at all? What if your dog's obsessive licking habit signals something you've never considered? Something that might make you think twice before accepting another doggy smooch? The truth about why your four-legged friend treats you like their personal salt lick goes deeper than you might imagine. And fair warning, once you learn what's really behind this behavior, you may never look at those kisses the same way again. Your dog might be showing submission, not love. Many dog owners assume licking is a sign of affection, but in reality, it often stems from a behavior that goes way back to their wolf ancestors. In a pack, lower-ranking wolves lick the mouths of the alpha as a way of showing submission. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I respect you. Please don't kick me out of the pack." When your dog licks you obsessively, they could be signaling that they see you as the leader, or they might just be anxiously trying to appease you. While it's nice to think of ourselves as our dog's alpha, excessive licking due to submission can indicate insecurity. If your dog is constantly licking and displaying other anxious behaviors, like tucking their tail, whining, or avoiding eye contact, it might be time to build their confidence with training and positive reinforcement. What you can do, instead of encouraging licking, reward calm, confident behavior. Try basic obedience training and make sure your dog gets plenty of mental and physical exercise. It's their way of gathering information, and you might not like what they're learning. Did you know that your skin is basically a buffet of scents and flavors to your dog? Dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, and their tongues help them taste the world around them. When your dog licks you, they could be trying to decode where you've been, what you've eaten, or even how you're feeling. Dogs have specialized receptors in their noses and mouths that help them pick up on chemical changes in human sweat. Some studies even suggest that dogs can detect illness, stress, and hormonal shifts through licking. That's right. Your dog might be investigating you like a little detective, trying to figure out why you smell different today. What you can do, if your dog is licking you excessively, try redirecting them with a toy or a treat. If the licking seems obsessive, consider whether there might be an underlying medical issue. Sometimes, dogs lick excessively when they feel unwell or stressed. It could be a sign of anxiety or OCD-like behavior. Have you ever noticed that some dogs seem to lick constantly? Not just people, but objects, their paws, or even thin air. If your dog is excessively licking, it could be a sign of anxiety or even an obsessive-compulsive behavior. Licking releases endorphins, which help dogs self-soothe when they're stressed or bored. Some dogs develop this habit as a way to cope with anxiety, much like a human biting their nails. Unfortunately, if it becomes a compulsive behavior, it can be tough to break. Signs that your dog's licking is anxiety-related include licking you frantically, especially in new or stressful situations, licking furniture, floors, or their own body excessively, pacing, whining, or showing other signs of nervousness, along with licking. What you can do, if you suspect anxiety, try to identify the triggers. Does your dog lick more when left alone? When guests come over? When they're bored? Providing mental stimulation, puzzle toys, interactive play, and a solid routine can help reduce stress licking. If the problem persists, consulting a vet or animal behaviorist is a good idea. Your dog might just be looking for a snack from you. Okay, brace yourself, because this one might make you rethink letting your dog lick your face. Sometimes dogs lick humans simply because we taste good. Yep, that's right. Your skin is covered in tiny amounts of salt, food residue, and even dead skin cells that your dog might find, well, delicious. If you've just eaten something tasty, used a scented lotion, or even sweat a little, your dog might see you as an all-you-can-lick buffet. There's also a slightly grosser explanation. Dogs are known for licking wounds, and in the wild, licking a pack member's wounds can help prevent infection. That means if your dog fixates on licking a particular area of your skin, they might be sensing something you don't. It's worth keeping an eye on, especially if they're drawn to a spot where you have a cut or irritation. What you can do, if you'd prefer to avoid being your dog's personal salt lick, redirect their attention with a toy or a training exercise when they start licking, and maybe skip the lotion that smells like bacon. Now that you know the real reasons behind dog licking, Should you allow it? It depends. If your dog's licking is occasional and doesn't bother you, there's no harm in it. But if it's excessive, compulsive, or tied to anxiety, it might be worth addressing. Here's a quick recap of what dog licking really means. It can be a sign of submission or insecurity. Your dog might be gathering information about you. It could indicate anxiety or compulsive behavior. Sometimes your dog just thinks you taste amazing. Ultimately, while a little licking isn't a big deal, excessive licking can be a sign that something's off, whether it's stress, boredom, or just a deep love for the taste of your sweat. If you'd rather not be on the receiving end of endless doggy kisses, don't be afraid to set boundaries. Your pup will still love you, even if you don't let them treat you like their favorite snack. And let's be real, do you really want to think about where else that tongue has been?